It's very early in the morning where I'm at here right now, so I might be talking a little quiet, but I wanted to hop on and share today with you because today is my birthday! Yay! So, I was busy over the weekend with things to do and people to see, so I apologize for not getting on this weekend, but here I am today sharing my birthday with you, which is perfect. So, yay! um, so, hello to everybody that's returning and coming back. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it, and hello to everybody who's new. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi and spending some time here checking things out. I appreciate you, and I'm just excited. I'm so happy today. So, um, oh, something that I'm interested in trying to participate in this year. In April 4th through the 7th, there is a yarn hop in the Twin Cities in Minnesota. And I'm really interested in going to that and participating in that. I have to talk to my husband. Yeah, I gotta do that first. I know I brought it up to him and he just kind of went, uh-oh. But, it's something I'm interested in checking out, maybe even just over the weekend. But yeah, I think there's 14 different craft stores that are participating this year. I will leave a link in the description box below for that. And yeah, if you are interested and in the area and able to participate or attend, that would be great. Maybe we can make a day of it and have some fun together. So yeah, that's something coming up. I'll try to mention a little bit more. Sorry, I had to go let the dog out and then back in. So, yeah, the Minnesota Yarn Hop, April 4th through the 7th, is something I'm interested in working on trying to get to. If that's something you're interested in, you can email me. My email is always below, or leave a message on here, or just show up. Obviously, that's your choice. So, yarn stuff. Alright, I have a couple of finished objects. Actually, I've got a few, but one of them is kind of all together. So, one of them is my Cotton Pickin 2020 challenge for January. And I made a set of 3 dishcloths. Please excuse my ends, they're not woven in yet because I just got done with them, I think, yesterday. So, or no, maybe Saturday. Anyway, I used some of my very pretty cotton yarn that I got from Hobium and some Lily Sugar and Cream for the white. The color that you'll see on all of these is from Hobium. Did you guys hear they're back? Oh my gosh. Who saw that coming? I'm like, oh my gosh, I want more. Because that yarn that I got from Hobium, I'll put a little tag up here, or maybe it'll be up here. I'm not sure. One of these corners, there's going to be a little tag, and I'll take you to my yarn unboxing from when I ordered from Hobium. And I got this beautiful blue and purple yarn. I can't remember the name of it offhand, I'm sorry. And I made 3 washcloths out of the same skein of yarn, same little ball of yarn. This one's more blue indigo color. And And I used a lacy dishcloth pattern from Creative Grandma. I'll link that below. Um, Really, really easy to follow and works up really quick, and obviously it looks gorgeous. So, put those over there. Um, I gotta weave in my ends, and then I'm gonna give them to my friend who just bought a house, and I think that would make part of a nice housewarming gift for her. And oh my gosh, oh, do you guys see this? One of my pictures, one of the frames broke. Oh no, I have to go deep sea diving behind my sofa. Deep sea diving behind my couch. Its couch starts with C, right? Oh boy. Sorry if that bugs you the rest of the time. I'm not going to fix that right now. And so that's my submission for January for my cotton picking challenge. For those of you who have not heard, I have a cotton picking challenge going for 2020 where we try to make one item from just cotton or a cotton blend. Since, you know, cotton can be kind of overlooked sometimes or underused because it's stiffer. It's, you know, can be a little tougher to work with sometimes. You know, or at least that's how I feel about it. So I'm challenging myself and you to use cotton once a month. Make, you know, if you're new, you know, newer crocheter, just trying to figure out stitches and things like that and how different yarns work, then just make something simple like one washcloth a month, and then you end up with a nice set by the end of the year. If you're a little more advanced and this is not your first rodeo with cotton, then make a set. And, you know, challenge yourself a little bit, you know, and come out of your box, come out of your comfort zone. So that's the 2020 challenge, the cotton picking challenge that I'm putting on for this year. I have another finished object, and Ida, close your eyes. Oh no, there we go. I finished Ida's gift from my Christmas giveaway, and ta-da! It's a little capelet, and I'm excited to send it to her. So I will put more information about that in my next video, so that way after she has it, she can see more about it, even though I'm going to send her the pattern. So it's been a lot of fun to do this, and I've enjoyed putting it together and making it, and I think I'm going to do that again. That was a lot of fun. It was a Christmas giveaway, but I put at the beginning, you know, kind of a disclaimer at the beginning saying you probably won't get it by Christmas, but if you win, I will make you a pattern of your choice and I will send it to you. And that's what happened. So, yay, I'm excited. So that's all I have right now for finished objects. For whips, I have not worked on my nephew's blanket or the green and gray corner to corner that I've been working on, because I was commissioned to make a baby blanket for a friend from church, and I've been working very hard on that. And, sorry, this is going to crinkle a little. Had to move a bag, sorry. And that blanket is coming along beautifully. I am using one of my new hooks that I got from the Mall of America at the Knit and Crochet store. It's a 6mm, and this is where I'm at with it so far. I have turned both corners, and I am on the decrease. It's just made out of red heart. It's, ow, my phone just landed on my foot. It's the light pink from red heart with the warm brown and the pink camouflage. They're having a girl. Just in case you didn't know. But yeah, so I'm on the decrease. I have turned both corners, and I'm working my way through. I'm doing 10 rows of the light pink, and then a row of the warm brown, 4 rows of the pink camouflage, and then another row of the warm brown before going back to the pink. So that's coming out nicely. That should be done this week, so I can get that to her, and she should be able to gift it for her baby shower. Yay! So that's all I really have for whips right now is my nephew's blanket, that big 12-point star blanket that I haven't done anything on, and the other corner-to-corner blanket that I'm working on for my son's friend, that I haven't done anything on either because that's been taking up my time, but that's got a time limit on it. Well, so does my nephew's blanket, but whatever. That one will be easy to finish up. Hooker plans, yay! Pure and Innocent shawl is still on the list. I still have the yarn for it out here that I want to use for it, and I'm excited to get started on it, but I need to get some of these whips finished up first, especially the time sensitive ones. They gotta get done. Excuse me. But yeah, I really am looking forward to that, and if nothing else, it'll be a nice springtime object I can use. Just throw something on quick to go get the mail, or wrap up in, go sit around a campfire. We have a fire pit outside my house that we like to use, and it might be just the right thing to go sit around that. Oh, I have another thing that I want to do too, but I can't think of the name of it. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, the Pure Innocence shawl, I'll leave a link for that down below. I also found a hat that I want to make. It's called the Oakland Chunky Hat by the Unraveled Mitten. Excuse me. Some of you may be familiar with that. The Unraveled Mitten is a really, really nice blog. If you have not checked that out, definitely go check it out. I will leave a link below for this pattern, but please don't limit yourself to just that. Check out the blog because it's very nice. And the yarn I choose to use for that is this chunky yarn. Ooh, there we go. It is a marble yarn by James C. Brett, which is the name of the yarn company. It's a gray and burgundy, and I really think it's going to be really pretty in that hat. I saw that hat and I thought of this yarn and I was like, oh, yes. About the yarn, it's 100% acrylic, machine washable. It says it knits to most chunky patterns. Sorry, it's my messenger just went off. That was my 18-year-old just letting me know he was at Walmart and he's safe. When the kids aren't home and it's early in the morning like this, like if they've stayed the night at someone's house, 2 of my kids are adults, they're 21 and 18, and right now they're both living at home. And if they're not home early in the morning like this, if they've stayed at a friend's house or are just out being young people, I've asked that they please let me know that they're okay, because sometimes when I wake up and I see that they're not home, I get a little worried. So, after that tangent, um, the color for this particular yarn is M like Malabrigo, C like Color, 5/8. So, again, not great on the color names, but man, I could have come up with such a prettier name for that. Like, how about like Garnet Marble? I mean, it's just gorgeous. And since today's my birthday, and my birthstone is garnet, I just thought that this was fitting for my birthday. My birthstone hat. um, it says machine washable. I really don't want to pull this out. I don't think there's much more on here. 200 grams. That's all it says for weight. And then it gives the information about the James C. Brett Company. So yeah, that's really all the tag says as far as like weight goes. 312 meters, 341 yards. See, it just says 200 grams. It doesn't give anything else for weight. So I'm excited to get started on that, but I need to get that baby blanket done first. And the other thing I want to do is I want to start getting rid of some of my scraps. I have some scraps that are really big balls that are practically a full skein. I have some scraps that are really little balls that just need to get used up because they're just sitting there annoying me. And so I saw a blanket on, might have been Instagram the other day, might have been Facebook, I can't remember. And what she had done was just taken white yarn and paired it together with a colored yarn and made a blanket that way. And it was just kind of a scrap gan, but the white tied it together, and I thought that looked really nice. So I think I'm going to do something that way to try to get rid of a lot of my scraps, because they need to be used. And I feel bad that they're just sitting there waiting for somebody to pay attention to them. So I'm going to. Life events. Yay, it's my birthday. I mentioned that. I'm 41 years old today. I have been crocheting for about 20 years. When I was very young, around 8 years old, my parents had an older couple who were retired, babysitting my brother and sister and I, and the lady taught me how to crochet beginning chain row, and then her ALS took over and she was not able to show me more. But I remembered that, and when I was in my 20s, early 20s, I picked up a hook again and a hook and a book, and I taught myself the rest. And at that point there wasn't YouTube and there wasn't video tutorials and things like that were readily available, so I read out of a book how to single crochet and double crochet and half double crochet, slip stitch, all of those things. and it took off from there. So I've fine-tuned my crochet technique and learned new crochet techniques by watching YouTube. But I consider myself self-taught since I did teach myself from a book how to do pretty much everything up until about 10 years ago when I started watching YouTube a little more. And I don't know, that probably would have been more like 5 years ago. 5 years ago. When I started watching YouTube a little more and finding crochet tutorials and things like that. So I received some money for my birthday, and I am going to use some of that on, guess what? Can you guess? Yeah, I'm going to use some on yarn. It's going to happen. So I'm excited to get around to that. Otherwise, things have been pretty quiet. I'm still at the same place with, work, and I'm still enjoying it. And, yeah, things have just been good. I think I mentioned on my last Craftcast that I have a 15-year-old with depression who was struggling really hard, and now he's on medication, and it's really helping. And so I'm really glad that, selfishly for today, that I feel like I'm just thankful that he's happier. That as a mom, you always want to see your kids happy and succeeding and doing well and enjoying things. And it's hard when they don't and you can't help them. And to see him feeling better makes me very happy. We had my grandson Saturday and Sunday, so that was really nice. We went to my grandma's house yesterday and spent the day there. She lives about an hour and a half from us, and I'm thankful that at 41 I still have a living grandparent, and that she has lived long enough to see her great great grandson and start to get to know him and enjoy him. Um, she still gets a kick out of calling her granddaughter a grandmother. And my aunt was there, and we just had a nice day yesterday. And it's nice to see my oldest son also embracing his new role of father. New by the fact that my grandson is only 4 or 5 months old. And he's embracing that and really trying and doing a really good job at being a daddy, and that makes me happy. And my 18-year-old son is, well, he's kind of in no man's land right now. He's not working, and but he's finding time to spend time with friends, and that's important at this point in your life, because that's when you make all those fun memories that you either tell your grandkids about or you take to your grave. Or yeah, I get it, and then my daughter had a riding lesson on Saturday. Also, she rides horse, and she has been since she was 4 years old, and it was fun watching her do that because she really enjoys riding. Like I said, she's been riding since she was 4, and she loves it. You can tell it's a passion for her, and I don't know right now how well she would do without riding in her life. So she's actually working very hard at saving money for her own horse. She has almost $400 saved up towards her own horse. And every bit of money she gets goes to this. Tooth fairy money, birthday money, money she finds on the street. It all goes in her piggy bank, and then it goes in her bank account. And she's determined that sometime soon she's going to have her own horse. So At some point, we're going to have a horse. We don't have the land for it, so we'll end up boarding. Yeah, I know. It's going to be expensive. This is going to be the most expensive pet in the world. But if you saw what we saw, if you could see what we see, you would know that it was worth it. So, yeah. So that's my birthday tangent. Everybody, my kids are all happy. They're all doing well, doing their own thing. I'm very hopeful that soon my 18-year-old will have a job and feel a little more secure, financially, because he does have his own bills. We don't cover everything for him. So he's an adult. He has things he has to take care of. He has responsibilities. Um, and my husband, he's doing well too. I guess I accidentally left him out. He's doing well. He's um, working hard and finding overtime periodically. We have some financial goals we want to meet this year, and so he's working hard to help us out with that. I'm working hard to help us out with that, and looking forward to reaching those. And we'll have been married 10 years this year in September, so looking forward to that milestone. We've been together 11 years. We started dating in March of 2009, and we were married in September of 2010. So, one of my dogs is dreaming, so if you hear some little woofing, it's because she's dreaming. Oh, Brandy, she's still a puppy at heart, but she's 14 years old. So, um, so that's my life update. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Upcoming obscure holidays. Let me pull those up real quick, because I forgot to do it earlier. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. It's being a little slow, sorry. Alright. Here we are. January 2020. January 27th. I mentioned this one before. I went all the way through to this one because I knew it was coming. Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day. So, if I get any bubble wrap in my presents, I'll pop it. Chocolate Cake Day. It's my birthday. Chocolate cake's a good thing. Punch the Clock Day. I will be punching the clock today. I still have to work. Tomorrow is Data Privacy Day. Fun at Work Day. Every day should be Fun at Work Day. Duh. And National Kazoo Day. That one's a little weird. The 29th is National Puzzle Day and National Corn Chip Day. Maybe do a puzzle of a corn chip. That one would be challenging. The 30th is National Inane Answering Message Day. Change your answering message to something inane? How do they come up with some of these? And January 31st is Backward Day and Inspire Your Heart with Art Day. Now we need to go to February. Can you believe it's almost February? You guys, it's almost February. Crazy. February is American Heart Month, An Affair to Remember Month, Black History Month, Canned Food Month, Creative Romance Month. Well, that makes sense. Great American Pie Month, National Bird Feeding Month, National Cherry Month, National Children's Dental Health Month, National Grapefruit Month, National Weddings Month, and Spunky Old Broads Month. Spunky Old Broads Month? Oh my gosh. February 1st, Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. Again, should be every day. It's also National Freedom Day, No Politics Day, and Spunky Old Broads Day. I need to know more about this one. This one is piquing my interest. Oh no, there's nothing here. I'm sad. The special day exists to give all spunky old broads a day to recognize their importance and to celebrate themselves and their accomplishments. It's also a perfect day for the young ladies among us, an opportunity to begin planning and preparing to someday become a spunky old broad. When thinking about what a spunky old broad should be, one thinks of successful, independent, self-reliant, smart, intelligent, outgoing, and outspoken, resourceful, bold, brave, and anything but shy. Spunky Old Broads Day slogan: Women are like wine, they get better with age. What do you do on this day? According to the originator, although I am the spunky old broad, generally for women it means spunky, open, and brave. I think that says it all. As for you guys out there, you should be supportive and understanding, of course. And rather than criticize, it might be great to appreciate them for who they are. So, yeah. That is... I had to know more about that one because, oh my gosh. And I know some spunky old broads. My grandma's one of them. She's pretty awesome. February 2nd, Groundhog's Day. Candlemas. Candlemas. Like Christmas, only candle. Candlemas. Super Bowl Sunday. And February 3rd, Feed the Birds Day, and the day the music died. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper died in a plane crash in 1959. Oh, did you guys hear about Kobe Bryant? If you haven't, newsflash, he is no more. My husband and I read yesterday that his helicopter went down, and unfortunately there are no survivors. So that was yesterday, and man, how crazy, I mean, someone of, this stature with, the day the music died day was what sparked the Kobe Bryant thing. But yeah, my heart goes out to all the families of everybody affected with that tragedy. That's rough, man. That's a bad day. That is a bad day. But yeah, that's unfortunate. And last but not least, shout outs. If you are not familiar with Crochet A Canada Sandy, please go over and give her some love. She can use some hugs and friends and encouraging words right now. Their family is going through a rough patch, and she could really use all the help and hugs that I know you all have in you. So please go over and give Sandy at Crochet A some support. Oana's Crochet Channel, OANA. She is from Italy, and she makes some absolutely stunning garments and beautiful hats and accessories, and she just, I love watching her. I love listening to her because I love listening to accents. I used to be a medical transcriptionist. I get very used to listening to accents, so I really enjoy listening to them. And Anu Crochet, Annoo, Anu Crochet. She also does garments and accessories, and she has a very active passion for eating disorders and things like that. She has some different videos on why and what you can do to help and how she is helping in her own way with that. So if you have some time, pop over to Anu, take advantage of her absolutely gorgeous crochet work, and you'll learn a little more about her. Also has an accent, also very fun to listen to. And Crafting Shed, again, garments and accessories, also has an accent. Do you see a theme here? But really nice, easy things to work on. I mean, these three ladies, the way they just spell things out for you with their patterns, and that they're all designers. Um, I they're awesome. So, if you are a part of um, Hannah's um, 2020 challenge, her classics challenge, um, over at the Cozy Cottage Crochet, um, these ladies would definitely be somewhere you want to stop by for some ideas and inspiration for the Classics Challenge. Um, I will leave a link below for the Year of the Classics that Hannah is putting on. And if you're not subscribed to Hannah or any of the other four that I mentioned, please subscribe. They're all fun to watch, and they all have their own fun personalities, and you won't get bored. So, with that, I am going to bid you a happy Monday, and I hope that you are all just happy and comfortable and doing well, and yeah, just happy Monday. So, until I see you next time, stay lovely. Bye.